Hey, Carpool Crew. Maybe you're in the car right now. Maybe you're still at home finishing breakfast or just getting ready for the day. Wherever you are, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Pastor Justin. Hey, before we jump in, let me give a big shout out to Abby out in Irondale. Abby, I'm so glad you're listening to the podcast. Never forget that God sees you and he loves you very much. And I can't forget Parker. You're turning 5 years old today out there in Florida. Parker, have an incredible birthday. Let's jump into today's verse of the day. It is from Exodus chapter 3, verse 12. This is one of my favorite stories from the Bible, the burning bush. I love this story. Here's what it says. I will certainly be with you. See, that's God speaking to Moses, and it's a promise God still keeps today. So what's going on here? At this point in history, Moses is not famous yet. He isn't leading anyone. He isn't doing any miracles or parting the Red Sea. People don't know his name. He's taking care of sheep. He's a shepherd right now. He's walking, he's watching, he's doing his job. He actually works for his father-in-law, Jethro. Now, when Moses is doing his shepherd job, he sees something strange. A bush is on fire. Here's the weird thing. The bush is not burning up. There's no ashes. There's no smoke fading away into the distance. It just keeps burning. So Moses thinks, that's really weird. It's probably what you'd think too. And he says, I'm going to go check this out. And so he does. When he gets up close, God speaks. He says, Moses, Moses. And Moses answers, here I am. And God tells him to take off his sandals because he's standing on holy ground. In other words, Moses is standing right in God's presence. Can you imagine that? Then God says something huge. I've seen my people hurting. I've heard them crying, and I am going to rescue them. And Moses, I'm sending you. So what's Moses' reaction to this? Well, he doesn't say, awesome, let's go. He says what a lot of us would say. Who am I to do this? I'm not good enough. I'm not brave enough. What if I mess up? And God doesn't say, you're amazing. Oh my goodness, you can do anything. He says something way better. He says what I think you and I want to hear. Every kid, every parent, even Pastor Justin, I want to hear this. God says, I will be with you. Then Moses asks a couple more questions. Well, what if they don't believe me? What if they ask who sent me? And God answers with his name. He says, I am. That means God doesn't run out of strength. He doesn't disappear. He doesn't get tired. And God is honest with Moses. It won't be easy, but I will win, and I will be with you. So how could this show up in your real life today? Well, first, God calls ordinary people. See, Moses was just being faithful for what was in front of him. So feeling scared doesn't mean God picked the wrong person. Moses was nervous, and God still chose him. See, God goes with you into hard things. God never said, good luck. He said, I'll be with you. See, school feels hard sometimes. Friendships can get messy. Doing the right thing can feel uncomfortable. You're not doing any of that alone. Here's the big takeaway today. When God asks you to do something hard, he goes with you. Remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. And parents, if you're liking the podcast, this is a great time to drop a link in a Facebook group or share about it on Instagram and encourage other parents to check it out too. Now, before you go, let's answer this question together. What is something that feels hard or scary right now? I'll see you tomorrow on Carpooling with Jesus.